Guys, first live on my channel, guys. This is a brand new channel. I was previously JR Trucking and kind of like had a problem there and I lost my channel and this and that. And I started with this brand new channel, guys. If you see this live, please subscribe. If you used to be my previous follower or subscriber, follow me, subscribe to me. Guys, this is amazing. Back at it, guys. Back at it. Going live. I'm gonna start doing a stream every week, live. Either it's gonna be a talk live or it's gonna be a gospel live. I'm just gonna start doing lives, guys, every week, once a week. I'm gonna start doing a live, if God willing. Wow, it feels so good to be live again. Um, Thank you guys for always supporting me. Thank you for all the people that have subscribed to this new channel. It's amazing, guys. Let me see. Let me send a see if Tucker wants to come on. Wow, it feels amazing. I hope everybody's having a good day. Let's see how many people we can get on here. I just got out of work, guys. Just headed home from work. Just gonna take a shower and relax. Stay safe out there, especially for all those Latinos, all the Latin families. They be eating that pork, getting on that beer. I hope everybody has a great time. And oh, Walking by Faith, what's up? I'll be streaming past Christmas, and I'll be wishing everybody a happy New Year's. Super fast, guys. Guys, for everybody that used to know me as JR Trucking, please subscribe to my channel. This is a new channel because I kind of lost my other one. So please subscribe, press the all bell notification so you'll be notified when I'm live, guys. Please, 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 subscribe. Trying to get to 1,000 subscriber mark. Yes. You guys see me good? Drop it in the chat if you guys see me good. Hope I don't have block. What you mean? What type of nightmares you be having, man? What's going on? What type of nightmares is that? Oh man, that sounds horrible, man. Scary dreams about them. You be dreaming about black assholes? Wow, that's crazy. That has never happened to me, bro. Thank God I'm not black. That's wild. Like the ones in space, bro. Oh man, could imagine, bro. Normally, when you be getting those dreams, what you be doing? Just be waking up scared at night. I'm just wondering. I'm trying to like process why you be dreaming like that about that. Like you be looking at a man's buttholes too much. I'm just wondering, bro. Curious. Please drop the like, guys. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed to my channel. This is a brand new channel. I had almost 2K on my previous channel. Was JR Trucking, and I basically have to start over again. So please press the subscribe button, the old bell notification, and drop that like. Please smash that like button. It helps the algorithm out. Hope everybody's doing good. Guys, 2025 is almost out. We're almost about to hit 2026. Are you guys ready for the new year? What is your guys' goals for the new year, guys? You can drop it in the chat. What is the goals, guys? What is the goals? My greatest fear in girls. What is your greatest fear in girls, man? What's going on? What's your fear? What is your fear, man? What is your fear? Let's talk business. Come on. What is your fear in girls, man? What is your fear?
Late night Friday show, huh?
Yeah, I'm asking one of my viewers that he says that he has a fear in girls.
You
What is
already
the
home?
fear?
You
What
already
is
home?
the fear? What?
You home already? Man, you got
Yeah.
home.
So what is the fear that you have in girls, man?
Greatest fear is girls. Are you eight? Make sure he's not a kid, is he?
I don't think so.
Juan, is that you? Oh, that's
Doesn't look like one.
all right. I just got done. I was hanging out with the puppet guys. They did a
Oh,
show.
that's awesome, bro. I had this guy telling me he had nightmares last night with a man's butthole.
Do what?
Yeah, he had a dream last night about a man's butthole.
Who was that?
Look at the guy in the chat.
Oh, Juan, ain't you? No.
No, it's not Juan, man. Juan
Okay.
doesn't, I hope Juan doesn't be thinking about man's booty holes.
Falling into black holes. What is it?
I don't know, man. That she will say no. Oh no, man, that fear. Every man has a fear like
Oh,
that, man.
he's worried about fear about getting rejected, dude.
Yeah, all
You know,
men suffer from
you know how
that,
many
man.
times all of us got rejected? Don't worry about
Mm-hmm.
it. dude. If she's that quick, man, that means you don't want to be around her anyway, because she's
You know that fear is good in a way because it protects you from a lot of bad decisions, bad women out there.
Let me take this off. Oh yeah, you messing around with the wrong ones, man.
Yeah, a woman can make you happy and be a great thing, but a wrong woman can mess up your life, man.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Give me one. Let me see. Give me one. Give me 1 second. I'm not leaving. I just go drain the lizard real quick. I'll be
It's all right. It's all right.
right back. I don't want to do it online. So. Right back.
But you 13, oh man, you can be my little brother, man. I tell you, just wait up for the right one, man. Don't be in a hurry. Don't be in a hurry. I'll tell you right now, man. It's gonna be that special lady when you grow up, man. Special lady. So what is everybody up to? What is everybody up to? What are you guys gonna be up to this weekend? It's Friday. Weekend just started, guys. So what we're gonna be up to?
He's 13. He's young, man. He's got plenty of time. I'll tell you. Let me give you a second. I'll tell you a story when I was about 13, 12 years old. 1 second.
It's gonna meet the right one eventually. Would you like to hear the story? Of course, bro. Share it. Share the story. Maybe we can give you an advice. I want to hear the story for sure.
Where we at? What we talking about?
He's gonna tell us the story about
Oh,
the
I'll
girl
say
that.
story. I was like 12, 13. Well, dude, when I was 12, 13, I mean, probably JR, he was running all over town with girls, but that's when I was starting to get my, excitement for girls and stuff. And I was saying, I was at a Christian school, and I had a hot crush on a girl. Um, she was 17. Oh,
Yeah.
dude, I was like 13, 12 years old. Dude, I had the most biggest crush on this girl. And she actually had a skating party. When you went back in the day when you had skating rings,
Oh man, I used to love it, man.
dude. She came to my party. Now you got to figure now. Most of the kids were like 12, 11, 12 years old. 12, 13. And I invited her, and she came. I was like, holy crap! And I had a crush. She knew I had a crush on her, so she gave me a. So of course, she wasn't go do do nothing or anything, go out, but she gave me like a big old hug, and I put my face right between her, yeah, right between her boobs. So it was like, so what sucks is the yeah, I was really good friends with her anyway after that, but yeah, I know I was too young, but she died. What sucks, she died when she was like 22 years old or something, because I found out.
Why? Why she passed away?
I, I I don't really remember what happened, but something happened. She got in a wreck or something. But it was sort of sucked, because that was like one of my first real big crushes, and when she died, it was like that really sucked.
Have it ever happened to you, bro? That not now because you with Lily and
Well,
stuff.
here's the thing. But when I was getting to the age, when I was getting of age, because I would admit, you got to figure that's four. She'd been in her 20s, her 20s when I got in age. I'm thinking, damn, I wouldn't have cared. I was 18, and she was 20. That would have been perfect age. But then she died because me and her were close, and then
Yeah,
she died like a car wreck.
bro. It's never too late to
That was
like.
40 years ago. That was like 40 years ago. So that was
Yeah,
a long time
but
ago.
hold on. Let me tell it's never too late to win her over, man. If you really like her and she's your crush, man.
Oh, well, this. Oh, you mean the he or him?
Yeah, he's saying the story. I'm
Oh,
trying to give him an
me. I
advice.
mean, I was still. She died before I even graduated, so it was like that. But she looked like Debbie. She looked just like Debbie. She like you remember Debbie Gibson? Looked just like her.
Well, there's a lot of
I
scenarios.
love Debbie Gibson back in the day.
There's a lot of scenarios that guys and even girls they have this mega crush on somebody for years and
Yeah.
years and years.
Well, that
And
was like that's your first, when you're young type crush. When you get somebody.
yeah, but no, but this real life scenario, like there's people that live like in love with somebody for years and they
Yeah.
never have the chance to experience being with that person.
Yeah. I mean,
Hmm.
but but after realized I was too young, right? But still, she was still my really good friend. She was a girlfriend, but friend girlfriend. I
She
remember.
was more of a friend than a girlfriend.
Oh, here's the thing. She gave me a because I was really into rock music. I still am, but I love Poison and all that back in that. You remember Poison,
Hmm.
and she gave me this is the thing. She gave me a cassette tape. You remember the cassette? That was back then. The cassette tapes.
Yeah,
It was before CDs.
yeah.
She gave me a cassette tape, a single, a group named Slaughter, a song called "Fly to the Angels," and I love that song today, and that song reminds me of her every time I hear that.
For real.
She gave me that disc because that was the first time I ever heard that song because I never heard it before.
That song is imprinted in your mind with her.
Yeah, with her, but
Yeah.
the main thing it sucked when she died because I lost a friend, and that's another thing. You lose somebody, why? It's just like anybody you are friends with. They ain't that you
So
relationship.
if
Well,
I
your
pass away,
friendship.
you gonna miss me like that, man?
Yeah, I remember. I think of the cucumber song or something.
Bro,
No,
you just
no,
messed it
no,
up,
no,
man.
no. But it's just like when if you're with hanging out with somebody and they die, there's stuff you remember that will always, tangle. It's like Eric, always. That's why I haven't really went to a wrestling show or if stuff because that was the thing me and him did. That was sort of our little hangout. We loved to go wrestling. So just I feel I went to one and it just felt empty. Just like because it's like I look at there's an empty seat next to me. So it's something sometimes you just don't enjoy as much as you used to because and with that or even a song, but even a song or something like it always ties to somebody.
Little
But,
man.
well, it's like Omar. Omar. Every time I hear Two Live Crew, me so horny. I think of Omar. I know
Yeah,
every time
yeah.
I hear that
We,
song, I
we
think of
have
Omar.
we have we have kids on the chat, man.
Well, I'm sorry.
Um,
Well, I'm sorry. That guys, you're
um,
underage. You need to go. I'm sorry, guys.
hey, I was gonna tell you that if you made a mistake and she's saying that, just let her come to you, man. Just let her come to you, and she'll seek you if she wants to talk to you.
Well, I ain't seen him. I just that song. I
Yeah,
hear Omar. I hear that song. It's just stuff I remember. I just stuff I remember. And it's like your dad. I remember him fucking. I'm sorry, Lane. He saw him saving my butt. You remember that time?
yeah,
That's something I always remember. It's just stuff
yeah,
you remember. Your and Lily's grandpa. I remember that dance. That dance. He doing that little twirl dance at the wedding. It's just stuff you remember. It's something embedded in your mind.
yeah. Of
A
course.
lot of and a lot of my friends has died. There's some things. It's like one moment in time.
That's how your mind works. That's how you create memories.
Mm-hmm.
It's like little
But
scenarios, movies, songs.
but I mean the girl. She was a beautiful girl. I mean
Yeah,
she was so nice to me. I mean that girl could have told me off and say, hey, you're a young little kid. Leave me alone. I mean she was like 4 years, like 3 4 years older than me. So but 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 still, when I was had that crush on him. But and then it sort of hurt when she died. When she died, it was sort of
My first love was when I was 13 years old, bro. I never forget.
Well, I didn't. Well, I must say we never had a relationship, but I had a crush. You have crushes on people. I've had other crushes on other girls, but that was like one of my first crushes. But then we're friends though, and it come with friendship. But
Hey, I want Lily getting jealous with all this story of yours, man.
but she told me about her exes all the time, man. I'm like, I don't hear that shit. I don't
So
tell her.
my first love was when I
I don't
was
tell her my. I don't tell
14.
her my. I don't tell her my personal life. My personal life's not her business.
My first love was when I was 14 and she was 2 years older than me.
My personal stuff like that. That's not that you don't share. That's like I told her. I don't hear about them guys. I don't hear that shit. I don't tell you about girls I was with or had friendships with. That's past. It's over.
It was one of those loves that it was love and hate at the same time.
Mm.
So
Hmm. But dude, I've had a lot. But this dude in here, don't worry, man, because I've been rejected by plenty of girls for no reason.
uh,
Maybe they're scared. Maybe maybe they thought I was ugly.
he didn't get rejected. He messed it up.
Huh?
He didn't get rejected. He messed it
All
up.
right, well, messed it up. I messed some stuff up too. Well, a lot of yeah. Here's the other thing. A lot of girls rejected me because of my hair. A lot of people did not like redheads back then. I hate to tell you, it was not a popular thing. I hated my hair, man. Dude. Today, do I embrace it? But back then, I hated it. Trust me, being a redhead, especially a boy, especially being a boy back in when I was young, I hated. Now, girls, now everybody, ooh, the girl, because the redhead girls are they consider them sexy and everybody likes the redhead, but a guy that hated redhead, they're like the rejects. We were like the rejects.
Just let her come to you, man. Just let her come to you. Don't chase.
But
Don't
you
chase her.
can't worry about it. Just can't worry about it.
Just let her come to you. Don't chase her, and just you'll see
Yeah,
when
and
she
then
starts missing you.
if it is, hey, well, dude, not today now, dude. Are you red? I'm a redhead, dude. The redhead now, being a redhead today is different because I know a lot of kids at the school, because I work at school, and they're redheads and they're popular. But back when I was in school, they wasn't popular. I say it. That was not popular. Today, now being a redhead is like it's you're more popular. I don't know what it is, but when I was growing up in the '80s and '90s, not as bad in the '90s. When I got in high school, it wasn't so bad. But when I was in the younger, dude, I hated being a redhead. Dude, it was. Ugh, I wanted to dye my hair, or shave my hair off. But yeah, I guess we people adapted and said, "Oh, redheads are cool, man." That's the way it worked. But dude, being a redhead now, dude, you'll be more popular than anything.
One advice I could tell you, little man, is just be confident. And anything you do in life, especially with girls, you gotta be confident. You cannot be scared. You cannot be nervous, because girls sense that, and that's a big turnoff.
Just be, dude, just go out
Gotta
there. Like,
be yourself.
I mean, don't go out there and be a like a what bad word to say. I'm trying to watch my words. Don't be like arrogant. I can
Arrogant,
God, you remember I got tongue tied.
or prideful, or nothing like that.
That be a
Yeah.
total ass. But be confident. Be like, dude.
Mhm.
But if don't let nobody step over you. Don't let them lay like you're a second class person or nothing. You like, dude. I'm just as that you got to be that way. Even girls, you got to be that way. If a girl starts putting you down like you're a second, you're below this guy, and no, hell no. You know what? She's below you. I mean, there's other girls above her, so that's the way you look at it. There's plenty. There's plenty. That's what I'm saying. There's plenty of girls out there. I mean, if girls is she's a real pain in the butt to you and don't want to treat you properly.
No, but you know
Bye
how
bye.
it is. He likes the girl.
Well, I know, but I've had some like that, and I'm like, you know what's funny? You know what's funny about them type of girls? I've had a couple of girls like that, and when you grow up. you become adult. You got a job and actually have money. Some of these girls come back and they're like, "Oh, I actually liked you back in high." No, you didn't. I said, "Only reason you like now and you like me now is I have a job, I got money, and you have two or three baby daddy mamas, babies from baby daddies that you now that nobody will take care of. That's why you like me now. That's what I told you, and that's the way it is." So I said, "I don't need your used butt to get out of here." Yeah, that's so that's being harsh, but that's the truth, though. That's the truth. Yeah, because I've had some like that. Like, oh, I liked you. No, you didn't. You didn't give me the time of day. So you know what? I ain't giving you the time of day. So I moved up. Just like the Jefferson, I moved up for a better piece of pie on the east side and north side of L.A. It's just the truth, man. I don't have to worry about it now. I'm married. I'm happy, and something happens to me, or if you know, I don't plan on. I plan on being with my wife till I die, or she, whatever, and I probably would never be with nobody else. I just don't, I'm sort of like if I ever have to, I don't want to date again. Hell no. I'll tell you that right now. I would not want to date in this way this world is now. Heck no. It's worse than getting a degree. But you know what I'm saying. Georgia knows what I'm talking about.
Look
If I
how
got
long
the
I've
right,
been single.
I don't want. If I make this marriage, I'm just gonna go live in a cave somewhere. I don't want to do it anymore. I'm too old anyway. So
Look how long I've been single. 6 years. Still don't find a wifey type.
yeah, but you'll find when you're young still. But like my age, I'm old.
You
I don't
you're
want.
not that, you're not that much older than me.
But dude, I am not, dude.
You
I'm
just married. If you'll be single, it'll be a different story.
no, no. Well, I don't know, man. I don't know.
You'll be a dog if you'll be single.
No, I used to say that, but no, I'm more
Uh,
than. I don't need the drama, dude. When you need to get back in the drama stage. I don't need the drama. I like
hey,
I can handle the marriage drama. I don't need the other drama.
I say it all the time. The drama is for high schoolers, man.
Yeah, I
When
mean,
you're grown, it's a very different story.
yeah, but you want to be, it's different things. That's a thing too, dude. When you're in high school, it's different things. Y'all, and it's like my son. He's messing with talking to girls and this and that, but it's a young thing. They're not serious. They ain't thinking of serious issues and stuff. You just don't want to get yourself in a serious issue like having a kid or anything at a young age. Then you well, guess what? Well, here's like I say. I tell my son, be young, have fun, but don't do nothing stupid to get yourself in trouble. Because once you do, you now become that adult age, that adult that has the responsibility. There's no going hanging out at the ball fields. There's no hanging out in the movie theater. There's no this. Guess what? Your ass is working because you got either got to take care of kids or whatever. So you need to even when you're young, well, be responsible and all that because once you hit that level, life's over. Hopefully, if you did make the mistake, you got with somebody that you'll stay with. It ain't gonna be you know three baby mamas down the road. It's just and then there's another one, another one. Maybe it's
Yeah, bro. Me and you were through that
hey,
age, bro. We didn't mess up like that.
I'm the kid back in the back of the class. Well, I don't know wrong being in the back of the class. I mean, I don't want to be in front of the. Well, problem me, I needed to be in front because I couldn't see because I had to. I couldn't see shit. Like, if I didn't see, I wasn't in front. But you know what? I would go in the back class sometimes from there. But it's just depending who you are. I mean, now what how old is he? 14, for 13, 14. So
Mm,
how what
13.
he's not. So he's not in high school. He's a middle schooler.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dude, you got a long ways, man. Don't I wouldn't even worry about it. I was shy in middle school. Well, I went. The problem is, I went to a Christian school, so it was a little different. I know if you're in a public school, probably a lot more sometimes aggravating harder or something.
So there's a lot of peer pressure.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You go through a lot of peer pressure.
Middle schools, because I know. I know the way you have to deal. My kids because they're in schools and all that.
Oh, if you don't do this or you don't do
Yeah,
that,
yeah, yeah, yeah. Don't. Yeah, here's the thing. Don't do. I don't care what peer pressure. Don't ever get into drugs. Don't do that crap. There's a lot of crap. Kids are dying. I know. I hear kids all day dying or getting in trouble for the drugs and. Well, I mean, I'm gonna say this day. There was a kid. This in the high school. Kid today got in trouble for shitting in his hand and throwing it to somebody.
oh wow.
Now, it's high school. I didn't mention names and the word, but I mean that's the freaking disgusting. I'm sorry, but I'm just saying there's stuff like that going on even in high school. So it ain't even. And then the drug situation's really bad. Kids with the drugs. Well, that's why I asked them. Like last year, this time they busted 6 kids for drugs day before Christmas or day before leaving. Like, you don't want to get into that crap or vaping. You gotta be careful with the phones too. Remember, I don't know what state you're in, but be careful with the phones because um, they're expelling kids in Florida for phone use. So I don't know. Yeah, so be careful with the phones. If you have a phone, don't don't do that in the class because they're expelling kids now, even high school kids for phone use.
Oh man, guys, thank you for the likes. Thank you for everybody that subscribed. We
No,
actually
just
we had like 50 people in here at one point, so thank you for that,
where's the
guys.
kid?
Like I
Where's
said, I was JR Trucking, and this is my new channel.
you ain't leaving, are you?
Somebody literally deleted my channel. I don't know who it was. Maybe it was the other me.
Yeah, it was it was your second personality.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're not quitting on it right now, are you?
No, bro, we going the
Oh,
whole
okay,
hour.
okay. I thought you were doing like the dragon doing the intro,
Nah,
extra.
man, I don't growl
Okay, I
yet.
was wondering. I
I
thought you
don't
were
growl
fixing.
yet.
That's what the dragon do right before he shut the channel off, and I was like, oh,
I'm just talking to the people, man. It's
yeah.
it's it's almost
I'm
Christmas. We're almost
wait,
hitting
wait. It said I'm homeschooled,
2026.
and I'm a hoodie. I'm homeschooled.
Bro, can you
Home-
believe we're almost hitting 2026, man? It's literally 2 weeks away,
Yeah,
or less than a week.
homeschool. So you're in homeschool. So he's homeschool. He says homeschool now. I don't know.
He's in the
I don't.
hood.
He's
He's in the hood.
in a
He's
hoodie. He
homeschooled.
says in a hoodie. I don't know. Is
In
that
the
the
hood.
hood?
In the hood, yeah.
But he's homeschooled.
Yeah.
Well, well. See, I never. See, I don't know. I'm not really for homeschooling. I know Lily's one. I was like
Have
Lily.
you ever lived in the ghetto, man?
Yeah, but the problem with homeschooling, you got to leave. You got to be in the world. I mean, you can't. I know people have homeschool kids, and then it hurt. It sometimes hurts them worse when they get. That's what
Oh
I tell
yeah.
Lily.
Introverted
Lily, because
completely.
I had a friend. He's a pastor, and his kids. He homeschools kids, and his kids rebelled as soon as they got out because they wanted the freedom and all that. I mean, some do it, some don't, but it's like you can't hide kids from the world. That's what I told Lily this. I told my wife this. I mean, you can't hide them from there. There's things out there. You can't be out 24/7 watching them. Once they leave homeschool, if they go to college or go to a job or something, you know, they got to know. Sometimes, somebody offers them drugs or something like that. It happens. And what's their reaction if they've never been in that situation? They learn, say, oh, this is no, don't do this, don't that. They don't know. I mean, they've been pampered. Sometimes I mean, ain't nothing. If people homeschool, they homeschool. I'm not saying that's your people's choice, but I just you can't. Well, here's the problem. People homeschool. Sometimes homeschooling. They think, oh, this will take all the sinful stuff away. Well, guess what? You have YouTube. YouTube's where your kids learn more crap on YouTube than hanging out with kids, yeah, or TV or something. So sometimes it ain't just like, oh, I'm taking them away from the situation. But the problem is the phones and YouTube and all that.
Tablets, computers,
Well, yeah,
laptops.
how do you cannot hide from them. You cannot hide from the world. I don't care if you're Amish, you can't hide from the world. It's there. It's there. It doesn't matter. It's there. You just got to know what's right and what's wrong and what to do. That's just. I mean, you got to. You parents need to teach them that. You teach them that. And And even my kids are hard headed. And I'm rough on them sometimes, but sometimes I'm like, dude, don't do this. This I don't want to see you in jail. I don't want to see you do this. And I'm being hard, but I'm trying to prevent you from being. And they hate me sometimes, but then hopefully, well, Mike's dad did it to me, and then I go back to my dad and say, thank you for telling me that, because you know what, my dad told me, he said, "Well, you go to jail, you just well stay up there because I'm not coming to get you." And so you know what, I didn't want to do nothing to go to jail because you know what, I didn't have a ride home. And I thought I was in my back of my head. It's like, you know what? I get up here. I ain't gonna, nobody's gonna pick me up. So sometimes that little fear is helpful. My
I
dad,
live in never mind where people can drive homeless. Weed is legal here, so it's bad.
yeah,
Yep, hood, hood for sure.
yeah. But you just gotta prevent it, man. You just don't do it. Don't don't give in.
I live
Can't
in the
give,
real world. Yep, you do,
can't
man.
give in, man.
I live in the ghetto.
And you know
Side.
what? In the best, when you get to that point where you can move out away from that situation, get away from it. But just don't give in to it. If people are doing drugs in front of you, it's like, dude, don't even say nothing to them. Just walk away, because you don't want to, the old temptation. You ain't, you're scared to do. No, it's like, no, like, just walk away. Don't even say nothing. Sometimes being quiet, just walking away. Don't even, and it's the best thing.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Oh man, 4 new subscribers.
Dude, it's weird, but I hate to say it, it's getting to the point everywhere. There's homeless, weed,
Oh, weed is legal in a
drugs.
lot
I
of
mean, even
states.
where I live, there's fentanyl, all that garbage. I don't know.
Well, weed has been legal at home. Like people can literally have weed at home.
Well, I mean, to the
They
extent of the
cannot
way they
just
use
smoke it
weed,
if they don't have
but
the
there's
card.
other stuff. There's fentanyl and all that stuff. The problem with weed is, oh, it's just weed. And people are like, oh, yeah, but if they lace it with fentanyl. Cause I seen a kid knocked out. They almost died from
That's the entering drug. Weed.
cause they had weed. They were doing weed, but it was fentanyl lace. They didn't know about it. Somebody didn't tell them, and boom, it almost killed them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you live in the real world. Well, I hate to say the real. I walk out this garage and drive downtown. There's every there. I live in a small town, but there's still, even this small town, there's every bad situation out there. I choose not to do them.
Yep.
And Georgie's in a bigger town, so he's definitely got a lot of bad situations. When he walks out of his house and drives down the road,
Oh, a lot of stations.
2 miles down the road, there's drugs, there's prostitution,
Mm.
there's theft, there's I mean, homeless is not a crime. There's some, that's not a crime. Homeless is, they had a bad situation. Some of them did stuff that probably caused it, and some, I know there's people homeless that they lost their job and they have nowhere to go, and that's a sad situation. That's where the government needs to take care of people. If you're
Mm-hmm.
out, if they're out smoking, doing drugs, I can understand it. But when you got families or kids that just lost their house and everything, and they have nowhere to go, and that's the unfair, where the government needs to take care of their citizens for situations like, that's why, when when people ask begging for money, I mean, it should be, it's hard to pay, because I watched, there's a guy in town. This was crazy. There's a guy in town, hangs out in the parking lot. He has a sign that says, "Don't need gas. I need gas to move." And he's in this, and I've seen him in the same car. He has a decent car. It ain't a old car. It's probably a decent car. And I see him in that same spot every other day. And then the car's gone, and it comes back, same spot, banging my money. He's sitting there just collecting money from people, and there's a guy doing it up there by Walmart. And my friend's like, this guy has a house right down there. It's probably got $100,000 house and this, and drives this. He just sits there all day, collects money, goes collect. And see, that's sad. See, because you see a person on the street, and I knew somebody over there was doing it in Port St. Lucie. They would take their kids out there, and their husband's working, and that was, he would make her go out there, and with the kids begging for money, gets extra money. And
I've
I mean,
seen that here in Florida, though.
and see, that's to me, that see that you look at and you see a poor, and you're using a kid to, and they're not using that money for the family. He's probably using it for drugs or using it for alcohol and all that stuff. and that's sad because you see a kid and that breaks your heart, and you pull the money out, but you're giving it to a scammer. And see that, and there's actual people out there. It probably needs that, but people see these scamming stuff, and the actual people can't get help because you don't believe nobody. They made it where nobody can believe anybody anymore, and that's the bad thing. Because I live in where people can't drive and homeless, weed legal here, so it's bad. Yeah, he must be like in California or something. Where a lot of stuff is legal. See, California, well, that's dude. Like you go to Oregon or Washington State, they didn't legalize just weed. They legalized heroin and all that other stuff. There's people with needles in their arm. Police wife just walks right by them. It's okay. They don't like it's no. They're desiccating on the streets and all that. It's nasty. But that state is so stupid. They've allowed that to happen, and kids sees that and they think it's okay. It's like, mommy, that guy's got his knee on the cop. Just walk by him. Yeah, it's legal, son, here in the state, but why should it be? That's why freedoms are not always free. Freedom. That's like you shouldn't be freedom to do everything. Shouldn't be freedom. I'm sorry. That's just the way. I'm sorry. Harming your body, it should be a freedom. New Mexico. Is it New Mexico? Is that which one? Oh, is that what you're talking? Is it New Mexico? Is that you're saying New Mexico?
No, he said never mind is a state.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's New
Oh yeah,
Mexico.
New Mexico.
Is it that bad in New Mexico? I've never really heard nothing about New Mexico. Is it really that bad? I've now see. I've never been to New Mexico, but I've never really heard nothing about it. Now, like you go to Oregon or Washington State or Chicago, Illinois, especially California, it's bad. So, do you live in like the city, like in New Mexico? So what's in New Mexico? What's the Albuquerque? Is it Albuquerque? I think it's what is the capital of New Mexico? It's Albuquerque, isn't it?
Yep.
There's not a lot of big cities in New Mexico, so there's a lot of towns. It's a lot of desert and all that. Actually got a friend who moved to New Mexico, but they don't live in like the city part. They live right on the outs by Arizona, between close to Arizona, Albuquerque. So Albuquerque's the capital. So that's the big city. So that's their version of Miami, I guess you'd say. So that's probably where the drugs and stuff are coming in and stuff. That's, okay. Well, I mean, if your parent, yeah, I mean, if your parents are, living there, hopefully, I mean, if it's bad, hopefully, maybe if they see it, maybe they'll be able to move or something. I mean, I know sometimes they can't because of your jobs and stuff like that, but one time a year it is good. Well, I mean, it's bad. All hopefully stuff gets straightened out because they are trying to prevent this drugs coming into the country and overflowing all this stuff. So yeah, and that's people that don't need to be in this country overflowing, bringing the drugs in here. That's the problem. Criminals and stuff like that. So hopefully, this is it's going to tighten up because they're closing the border, so a lot of that stuff ain't going to be coming in like it used to be. So, but they need to go in there and clean those bad people out. These drug dealers, all these criminals and stuff. They need to get them out of there. Police need to do their job. Um, whatever it does takes to get the streets clean. Gang members, cartel, all that stuff. Just stay, dude. Only thing I'll tell you, stay clean. That's the only thing. Stay up. Don't do drugs. Don't do that stuff. No, you're good, man. Don't worry about spelling. Just stay off drug. Don't do no. Don't just stay away from the bad people. If you know a kid's bad, I know it's say, "Oh, I'm gonna be friend," but if they're a bad influence, just stay away from them. Best thing, if you know they're gonna cause you to get in trouble, because guess what? Sometimes being around that person, if you get caught at the wrong time, They could get you in trouble, and you're not doing nothing, just being around that person. So you don't want to be that. It's like being in a car. If I'm in a car with Georgie and he's got a pile of drugs in his car, and I'm driving, I'm riding with him, and the cop pulls us over. Guess what? Me and both of us going to jail. Not just him. It's not like that's not my stuff. But well, you're in here with him, so you got to do it. So that's the thing. Don't try to stay away from those people. It's bad. It causes things like that. And dude, I know it's tough, man. Because I mean, we all live that age, young, and things happen. It's a tough stage. A lot of growing up, a lot of hormones, a lot of youth. There's a lot of your body's changing, your brain's changing because you think of all this stuff. That's when you start thinking of girls, all that stuff, really heavy. That's why I remember. It's some think earlier, but I'm just saying. Yeah. It's a tough stage. I was gonna say it's a very tough stage, but I mean it's part of growing up. You get stronger, and you get stronger by experience and learning. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man.
Hey, let's break in the channel with a puppet, man.
No, I already put them away, but I'm resetting my computer. My computer's like needing to update, so I'm trying to get it. I don't want to do them. I'm tired of puppets. I already did them for an hour and a half, man. I'm tired. I got to do it tomorrow night. Got a Christmas special after I do the boat break. I'm wore out puppets for a little bit. I got to clean the studio up. Well, hell, I worked till like 7 o'clock tonight. We had to clean up everything. Tired.
Oh, you work until like 7?
Yeah, I had three. You remember I was telling you all these people decided to change their not show up today? Oh, I had to come in late. I had to work extra, clean up a bunch of stuff. But we're better now. I want to go back to January 5th. What is this? My goal is to go in the That's a good goal, man. It's a damn good goal. Military is good. I'll tell you one thing. Military. I'll tell you something about the military. I wasn't able to go in the military because of a back injury. But the military is a really good goal. I mean, it gives you discipline. It gives you encouragement. I mean, it gives you good. It gets you away from the area. If you're tired of the air, situation or area, you get to go to a new. It's almost like going to a new life because they ship you out. They give you basic training, and then sometimes overseas. You get to go overseas. You get to see different lands and pay you good. There's good benefits, good retirement, and then we're out. And they pay for your college if you want to go to college, and they help you with house. It helps you with mortgage. Want to buy a house in the future, and they also help you once you get out. Help you get a job. They help you find a job because it's always good. You've got military background. Thing they always ask that. So yeah, I was in the military 6 years. I went up to this high in the military, and then it's always good on the job resume. Helps out a lot. A lot of people. When I worked for Walmart, they hired a lot of people in Walmart. They had no retail experience, but they had military, so they was like quick learner. So military is a very good thing. Anybody says it's not, then they're lying. It's dangerous now. Now listen, it's not all cupcake stuff and all that because basic training's you got to be ready for it. But I mean, in case there is a war or something, you got to be ready. It's dangerous, like a police officer or a fireman. In case you got to be in case there's a criminal out or there's a fire out. It's dangerous, but that's part of the job. But it pays off at the end. It pays off at the end. It pays off at the end. What's my story? What's your story? My story? Oh shoot. Well, God, well, like I was said, I was a kid like you. I went through up high school, but the problem, I couldn't play football and I couldn't go in the military. I couldn't play any contact sports because I was born with a back injury that had one of my vertebrae was not formed correctly. It's called spinal bifida if you ever heard that term. So basically, if I got hit the wrong way when I was young, they basically they say I could be paralyzed. So I couldn't play any contact sports, which sucked because I wanted to play football, wanted to play all these contact sports, couldn't play them. And unfortunately, I couldn't go in the military. I passed that the test you have to take to go in the military. I had it like high, very high graded, and I had every branch calling me all the time, wanting me to recruiter, and I was like, I'm ready to go. But I said, here's the problem: the medical record. And they saw that medical thing. They was like, well, I'm sorry, sir. I mean, we want you, but we can't. It won't take. We can't take you because of that.
That sucks, man. When
Dude,
you
I
really
mean,
want to do
imagine.
something.
A lot of kids, and I didn't need the military. I mean, I was, a lot of kids need it to get away. See, sometimes the military is good for, especially even bad kids, because they need that discipline to get out, and the military will give them that opportunity and straighten them out. Because I know a lot of kids that had some rough times in school. A couple of them that graduated in the last few years, I knew they were good kids, but they did bad things that caused them to get in trouble, with drugs and different things, and get in trouble. But they got in the military, and that base they don't play games. Military don't play games. They straighten you out. They straighten you out, and then they tell me that was the best decision of my because now I have an opportunity. Boom, they're gonna pay me good. Have a retirement. Come back. I'll have a job. I can go to college and all that. So it's a good thing. That's what I'm saying. But I didn't need the military, but I wanted to go in the military. That's the difference. I wanted to play football. I wanted to play football. I just every time that's why I see these kids that don't want to play. I even aggravated my son because he half-assed it. I call it. He didn't give his all. He could have. I'm like, dude, if you know how much I would have gave my you know something down there just to play. We got to play football and I couldn't play. I was it was taken away from me. And I see these kids lazy, and it just makes me mad, pisses me off because I'm like, dude, I wanted that so bad, and I couldn't do it. And in the military, I wanted that too. I wanted it. I didn't care. I wanted to go. I didn't care if they sent me to a war. I wanted to go. I wanted it, and I had the grades. I was smart enough. I passed that damn thing. I could have went in any branch. I could have went Air Force, Coast Guard, Army, Marines, Navy, even Space Force. Now, if they had that, I could have went in anything. I had the grades. I had the high enough test grade. I had top tier percentile. Could go any of them. And they have all these people. They call me. I mean, they will call me all the time. Letters, call me, recruiters coming to me. Just and I'm like, well, I'm the one begging for them. I'm like, when they come in, you sure I want you, and then I have to show them that, and I was like, no, I'm sorry, we can't, we can't take you. I can't, you can't. Is there any way we can do it? And I'm like, no, we can't do because of the medical thing. Can't take, can't we can't. It's a liability, like so you can't take you. And that sucks, man. I mean, that really ticked me. That makes me, made me mad and all that. Yeah, but I just, nothing I can do about it. But I wanted it, so that's what I'm saying. But kids that can do it. It's a good opportunity. And hell, my life would have been different if I would have gotten in the military. I might be still in the military because I have a cousin he's been here for like 30 years. He's a high ranking officer. Made a lot. He got a lot. Made a lot of money. And he didn't even have to go get another job because he made a military career. Made a ton of money. And like I said, and he got a good retirement, good benefits, everything. Medical, dude. They don't have to worry about going. They go to the hospital, dude. They're taken care of. They don't have to pay to worry about hospital. I go to the hospital now. I got to pay $500 just to walk in the place. They walk in, man. Just come on in. They don't care. They don't pay a dime. They're cleared. So, like I said, yeah, I'm here. Tuckerverse. I'm with Georgie here. He's usually hanging out with him. Tuckerverse is my channel. But yeah, but I say take it. Yeah, if you like if you're interested in the military, go for it. Go for it. So I recommend it to anybody, male and female, girls and boys, not just boys, girls and boys. Because there's a lot of females now in the military. It's a good thing. It's a good opportunity, especially if you don't know if you want just want to get away. That's the thing. If somebody just want to get away from the situation they're in and just try something new, it's the perfect getaway, and it's a good opportunity. And it's
Hey
a
Brooks, drop the channels so they can
and it's
subscribe.
a and it's a and it's a good. I mean, and it's not. Hey, I got away from my. No, that's a good. It's a good situation to get away. And if you don't want to get away, it's still a good thing to get because it's a good opportunity. Because I mean, here's the thing about college. You go to college, you need to make sure you go to get a degree. Don't go to college just to go to college because you'll be in debt forever for doing that. So you don't need to do that. I always tell people to go to college. Make sure you're going to. It's something that's going to make
Hey
you
Brooks, drop the
make
channels so they can
something that
subscribe.
makes you money. Because if not, you're just wasting your time. Wasting time.
Man, you have gave me a whole sermon, a whole speech to the man.
Yeah.
All right, bro. Take care, man.
No, that's just the way it is. Okay. Hopefully, take the advice and look into it. And the best thing, dude. I know you're young still, and it's long. It's still a little ways because you can't go in the military till you're 18. But go. You got if you got access to a computer, or something. Go to the military sites and look at them. Just look into them. Look into it. Look into the Army. Look into the Navy. Look into the Air Force. Look into the Marines, Coast Guard, Space Force, even National Guard. Look into it. Look at their websites. Learn it. Even though you're young, you will look. I mean, you're trying to build yourself for the future, and if that's something you enjoy, look at every one of them. Don't just look at one. Look at every branch and look how they operate. Look at what they represent, what they will bring your future. Because every one of them's going to be different. They're all military, but everyone's different. Because if you like flying airplanes, I would. That's you interested in it. That's Air Force. The ship's going to be the Navy. Ground things can move to the Army with tanks. Marines, they're special forces and stuff. So and there's certain things. A lot of like my cousin, he was in intelligence, so he was in the computers and IT, all kind of stuff. So they intelligence, and that's Space Force and all kind of different. There's different parts. But look at even though you're young, you got years ahead of you. It's good to check it ahead of time. It's like people, oh, I want to go to college. I want to go to school. Well, they look into the website, look at that school, look into things. So and you might change a couple years now, but it's a good thing to look into. And then if and then some of your school here's the thing, some of your schools have a military program called JRT JRTC. So if you once you go to middle school or high school, they have that program. Get into it. That's your the way into the military. You'll learn a lot from that. You learn some of the basics, so they'll train the training and stuff. Sort of like a pre army training class. It's good for you. And they have real soldiers as the teachers, and they'll give you the insight how it is. They ain't all cupcake stuff. Sometimes you get to learn. That's what some of them they can't handle it, but that's just got to be able to handle it and learn from it. And if you want to be a truck driver, you can talk to Jr. here. He'll give you all the truck driving knowledge you need. Tell him about truck driving, Jr. We're talking about military. You know about truck driving. He's hiding from. Why are you hiding, Jr. Or Georgie or Wilson for her?
You gonna throw off people changing my name, man.
Well, well, you got three names. So. Oh, oh man, I am tired. I didn't get a shower. Other than that, trying to get this computer shut down. 4%. You know, should update this thing a while back. Yeah, I was live. Was live? You're doing a late night live, huh? Georgie wants to do one of these 3 o'clock in the morning lives. You there?
Bro, stop yawning. You're gonna get people to sleep, man.
I'm tired, man. I gotta go shower too. I haven't took a shower yet. Just you're making me. I'll just jump into bed dirty and Lily be mad.
Yeah, turn off the camera, man.
She'd be like, "You're nasty."
Is that what?
She'd be like, "You're nasty. We're going to take a shower. Take a shower." Good.
Man, I bet you weren't yawning your buddy's live, man.
Yeah, but that was 2 hours ago.
Yeah, but stop yawning here because you're gonna get me sleepy.
Well, dude, I'm tired. I'm about to fall. I gotta go to the shower. You get in there getting that warm shower with the warm towel, and I'm out here sweating in this garage.
Like, get your ass in the shower.
I'm going to. I'm trying to get this stupid computer to update it. It's kind of updated, so it's dragging. It's dragging. Brooks, what are you up to? You up to 240 yet? Oh, three. No, not 240. She have 340. We're at 340 on that. 340.
I'm almost at 100.
Oh yeah, good, good.
In 8 months, I'll have all my subs back.
All right.
Or less.
Mm. He's at 336. 14 to go. Good game this weekend. All right, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna leave you on. I'm gonna go take a shower, and I'm gonna leave the camera off too. So I'm just gonna have to let this computer just run till it's done. I'll come turn it off later. Yeah.
Now.
Well, turn the computer off. No, just turn it off.
Just oh wow.
Hey, here, talk to the, talk to the lady.
Okay, awesome. She has nice work. Walking by faith.
Let me say something to Jordan.
Hey, what happened?
Hey, Papa!
Let her
You gotta
rest, bro.
talk like Cubans. You gotta talk like
What
Cubans.
was it that you saw?
Hey,
Let her.
Papa! Wait,
Maybe she's tired, bro.
¿Qué fue lo que tú me dijiste?
Then maybe you're tired. I told him to let you rest.
To let me rest.
Yeah, maybe you're knocked out already.
No, I'm not knocked out yet. I look tired, but I'm not. I mean, I'm still going. I have to make my son's bed now. Hey, Tristan, we gotta make your bed. Georgie's coming to see you. No, you don't say that to your kid. Get up, I'll be sleeping. You know why she's sleeping? Because she hasn't slept in days. Yeah, Abby. Let her sleep. Yeah. I'm listening to you, Georgie. Entonces, pero ¿por qué tú no quieres venir para Georgie? Tristan, leave her alone. Can you hold this? But you can meet up. I honestly, this week, this Saturday, I have to go get groceries. Pero yeah, I'm available Sunday. You work next week? Do you work next week? Can you take this off of me? It's not funny. So, Georgie. Yeah! No! No, don't scream. I'm on the phone. No screaming. Over here. Can you take this off, Tristan? Get this off of me. It's not my stuff. I stopped hearing him.
He missed you, Jared. He wanted you to pull the fire truck up to the school.
No. It's going to go in here. I'm going to put it in here.
You know me?
Did you hear me,
Where's
Tristan?
my phone?
It's in there.
He wanted you, hey, JR, he wanted you to pull the pull the fire truck up to the school.
I want this. I'm going to throw it away.
Well, she's playing the board.
No, Mama.
You hear me?
Stop. Why you have to have a balloon?
Tire truck at the school. Oh man, tell you, man, I'm gonna get some sleep in the morning. A long day.